Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute, but there's a couple things I wanted to let you guys know about. So I live downtown Minneapolis. You could probably see the US Bank Stadium right there. Excuse me, sorry, there was a hair. Today is the 25th. Yesterday, I'm sure you all know what happened yesterday, not too far away from where I live. ICE murdered another person. Which is very, very upsetting. And I've been working on this spell. And before we get to that, I wanted to say that I'm repurposing this channel to its original intent. So I'm moving a lot of my craft with me videos to another channel. It's called the Alchemy Craft Nook, and I have a few videos up already over there. If you want the link, let me know. I can add it below too. And so this channel is just all gonna be about witchy stuff. Again, witchiness. I will share like videos of like my finished books and stuff like that, but that's about it. And if I make like stuff for like the altar, you know, just witchy stuff basically. So the last video I posted when I was up north, I showed you my the witchy area that I'm going to start building up and have my own sacred ground space outside. So that's going to be totally awesome when that happens. So let's get into this video. For those of you that do not believe that this man was murdered, or his name was Alex, or Renee was murdered by ICE, then feel free to leave my channel, because I don't need your negativity in my space. So, but everybody else, welcome and thank you. And I wanted to share the spell I made. So I think we should all band together and create what, you know, because magic is manipulating or changing our environment. I guess that's the way you can kind of say it. We're all entitled to our own opinions on how we practice, but I wanted to share what I did, and I want to I want you to do a spell too, so that we can all be together as one on this movement. This is so hard to talk about, but yeah. So my spell is a power of 3 spell with cord magic. So I will show you my altar and all that other stuff. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is my altar, and I completed my first part of the spell. It's cord magic, so there's nine days of it, collecting energy and stuff. I'm doing, well, I'll show you in the book in a minute here, but this was the saying that I had, so go ahead and screenshot if you want to use this, or make your own. Up to you. Feel free to use that. This is all in my words. So I redid my altar, obviously, as you can see, because I have all this mess over here that was on my altar that I removed so that I can do my spell. So if you have any questions, let me know. Here is my cord and the colors I chose. And I am going to show you my spell book. All right. Let's see where I do. I'll just do right here. Okay, so there's not a lot in here because I recently finished this book not too long ago, and I've been working on Kundalini stuff and chakras and stuff like that, so it's been diverted. I have to add more of my stuff in here that I have in my working Book of Shadows. So this is the cover, obviously, and then here is the power of 3, the purpose of this spell. I'll read it for you. For negative doings to go back to the harmer threefold, for those who hurt, kill, murder, and take pride in it, for authority figures, example Trump, and those who follow with the intent of harming others, aka ICE Border Patrol. Time frame, it's going to be half waxing, half waning in those time zones. Waxing because of protection and productive magic, and waning because it uses power of 3 and it can be destructive if the doer does evil. And then tying in cord magic to gather the energies of each day. And then I have recite the spell while tying the knot. And then this is the cord magic that I'm doing, and this is out of a book, one of my books. I can't remember which one, but I'll list it somewhere below in the descriptions. So first of all, the first knot of 1, the spell begins, and then so forth and so on. And then it just goes into a little bit about cord magic. And then this is how you do the tying. So it should be tied in the sequence and untied it the same way, once a day for 9 days, 2 all at once for a powerful blast. So the first knot, and then you go through and then you add your knots. I don't know if you can see, but the purple, like this is the first, the second knot, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth knot. And then it goes into colors depending on the type of spell that you use. And so in here I have all of the little, it has the days and their properties for the spell, planets and their properties for the spell, colors and their properties for the spell. So when you first open it, go ahead and take a screenshot. This one has the days and their properties for the spells. And I won't read that all, but if you guys want to screenshot it, feel free to do that. These are the properties that I've taken for the days that I would be doing the spells on. So it's very like flexible, basically. So, oops, whenever you can do, so each day has its property, of course. All right, so, and then this one is the colors that I'm using for this spell. Red for love and strength, power, purple for power and witchiness, gold is for success and courage, and white is for protection and clarity. And then this is the planets and their properties. So we have the Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto. And the reason why we have this is so that I can figure out the times. And so I went to my time book. I have in my reference Book of Shadows. I've showed it before, but if you want me to show it again, I will do so. I can show you all of my books. If you want, just leave a comment below and I will go ahead and do that. But these are the times for the Power of 3 chord spell that I'm doing. So today is Sunday. I have sunrise hours and then sunset hours. And I did mine at 3 p.m. today. So next one, I want to pick a day because I want to do half of it, well, most of it, since it's 9, I'll do most of it in the waxing time and then the rest of it in the waning time, since it's both, to me, in my opinion. And you guys do not have to do this at all, but I am just asking for you all, if you haven't already done one, please do a spell to help this craziness go away and to help all the pain and suffering to stop. So basically what this spell does is, let me grab the other part of it. So basically, at the time of me doing the spell, I read this out loud, and then once I'm done reading, then I tie the knot while saying, by knot of 1, the spell's begun, and then so forth and so on. So I'll be doing this 9 times. So I'll just read this real quick. The Power of 3. You have hurt us one too many times, as you have murdered our people, used chemical warfare on our children and peaceful protesters. You have taken our people by force and brutality. You punish us for our beliefs, for our kindness to others, for our acceptance of others, no matter the color of their skin, for our choice to choose freedom for all. You use fear, force, and brutality to try to control us. No more. Hear me. You and those you lead to negative intent will not hurt us again. For if you do, you and those you lead will be met with the power of 3. For what you put out, you will get back times 3. For the good of all, so mote it be. So that's what I wrote. You can do it your own, or you can use mine if you want, so that you don't have to do all the work that I just did. This took me a while. I have a smaller version of this spell for like aggressors that I come into contact with. I ride the transit, so there are people that are just unruly. And when it affects my family, I will not stand for it. I will fight. So my family knows this, and yeah, it's happened a few times. So yeah, I made a smaller version, a pocket version, with more lenient terms than this one, because I want them to learn kindness and stuff. So if you want to know that one, I haven't added it to this yet. Again, just comment below. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Yeah, I just wanted your guys' help to, if we all do this together, all of our power will be stronger because we're stronger together. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's really true. So thanks everyone for tuning in and watching, and what else can I say? But I love you guys, and take care and be safe. Bye.